Here we go. Hi guys, it's Blanca.
And Danny.
And we're on our way to Epcot because we are going to try some more food from Festival of the Arts.
All right, so once again, we're trying the grilled cheeses with the soup. We did get the tins this time.
Yeah.
And I gotta say, day and night, these sandwiches, this looks so beautiful.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go ahead and be trying this bacon first with the caramelized onions in there. And let's get that with the soup too. So first, we'll try the sandwich on its own.
Last time we got it late at night and it was not great. So we're excited that they actually look really pretty because everybody keeps talking about how great they are, but we didn't get one.
To say day and night, literally day and night. Night was not good, day was terrific. The sandwich, it is nice, crisp, crunchy, great flavor. Bacon outstands with that onion on there, definitely a good combination. I'm gonna try the soup right now on its own. Yep, the soup. Nice and thick, good. Definitely better than it was last time.
I think you need to try the original grilled cheese too.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna go ahead and grab a bite of this here. I'm gonna get the little one because I want to leave Blanca the nice big one.
Blanca doesn't love onions.
Toasting on it is beautiful. There's actually a good amount of cheese on that. So let's see. A whole lot better than
Don't
what
get
I
in the
expected
soup, your
first
soup. Leave me a fresh soup.
Day and night, one to the other. Definitely, this is what I was expecting the first time around. We didn't get it, but like we said earlier, don't get it at the end of the night when it's being rushed. Make sure you get it first thing during the day, or midday, and you're gonna get a great sandwich out of it.
Dunking it in, it makes it even better. The soup seems a lot thicker today, and the little froth on top is perfect. So definitely get it. It's $5. It's definitely worth it today. It wasn't worth it the other time. It's worth it today. So again, don't expect the best grilled cheese, but it's pretty good. Next up, we're having pork belly pastor, which is pastor marinated pork belly atop boniato puree with charred pineapple and crispy cilantro. Let's try it. I see the crispy cilantro. Oh, I don't know how I'm gonna get this out. Ooh, boniato. I love boniato. A little pineapple. All right, with cilantro.
Take a look.
I wish it was a little warmer, but it is delicious. If you put all the flavors together, so good.
So now it's my turn to give it a try. So the pork is still nice and tender. I think the BLT that we had before was a lot better than this one, but it's still very delicious. The flavor of the sauce, the charred pineapple on there gives it a nice sweetness. And the boniato with the sauce just absolutely mixes and blends with all flavors well. Yeah, definitely one that I would tell you to pick up. Great dish. Alright guys, so we're here in China and we got the meatball with taro root on there. It looks like it's a pork and water chestnut. So let's break into this bad boy.
Dig in.
The puree is very good, very grainy. The sauce complements it very well, giving it a nice well balanced. The pork is very tender, juicy. All together it combines well. Definitely will eat this again. Price point, definitely, it's a big meatball, so it's definitely a good portion.
It's $8. It smells delicious. Let's try it. It is delicious. I regret not having it the first time we came, but it's okay. That's what we're here for now, and it's just for the price. Like, this is a meal. This is a meal that Danny and I can share, and just it's so juicy. It's so tender. The taro root is delicious. The flavors are just, they mend well together. And I definitely recommend it. This is moving up on my list to possibly number 1. Oh my gosh. I cannot begin to explain how delicious this was. The flavors just melt in your mouth. They burst. You taste the meatball, but then all of a sudden the boniato, not the boniato, the taro root pops out, and then the watercress flavors. It's like Oh my god, I'm speechless of how amazing it is.
Connoisseur of meatballs.
Shout out again to Keitra and Peter from Ordinary Adventures, who we love.
Yes, I love all their food stuff.
Yes.
But I love meatballs. I'm a huge fan. I'll eat a meatball if it's good or if it's bad. I did not expect what I just had. The char that has on that meatball was perfect, so I had a perfect crust on there. It was nice and tender inside. And like I was saying, Blanca, I think there's so many flavors that are on this plate and so many different textures that normally things don't blend together, but everything on this plate matched perfectly for a perfect bite in every one.
Yes.
This has moved up to our top choice of right now Festival of the Arts.
For me, it's actually my top choice of all festivals right now. Like I am happily going to make that bold statement.
I'd have to go back and think about it, but I'm not
well,
against it.
this and steam buns.
Yeah, I'm not against it. Yes.
But I think
that
like
it definitely
this
would be
is
top five.
yeah, for me it's this meatball right here, or what was this meatball, is not something that I would naturally find here.
Yeah.
It was so delicious. This is why I say it's like my top of all festivals. It's because Epcot has good food, amazing food. I think like you can find really good flavors, really good food, but you're like, oh, you're comparing it to theme park food. So for theme park food, this is good. No, this is like good, just in general. You know what I mean? That's why I'll make that bold statement of this has been my favorite of all. We are in Germany and we got the Kuchenvin. Danny's gonna try it first.
About to break this down. So by far, pancetta, best part. Love bacon though, so that's definitely gonna be great for me. Potatoes are well cooked; they're nice. The candied carrot is gonna give a little sweetness on there. The chicken's well cooked, and the sauce is good. It's good. I probably wouldn't get it again, but not because it wasn't good. Just portion-wise for what it is.
It's not that bad. It's $6.
It's not.
$6.50, I think it was.
Price point is fine, but I'm just saying, like, what I like the most is gonna be the pancetta, and it's $6 for just pancetta. It's not really.
So you just get like a whole slab of pancetta.
Yeah, I mean, I'll just go get the pork belly for somewhere else.
There you go. Not my favorite. It's not bad, but I think Danny mentioned that the flavors do not come together. Final thoughts. We had a little bit more bites, and still, it's a no. I had the chicken alone. The chicken alone did taste pretty decent. Then I had the carrot alone, and it was supposed to be candied, but it was definitely not candied. The potato alone did not taste good. So together it didn't taste good. The chicken alone tasted all right. So this is a 1.
And the chicken is only good with the skin.
The chicken is only good with the skin. Yes, because if not, it literally has no flavor. It's very dry. So this is a pass on us. It's time for cookies and beers. Cookies and beer. It's time for cookies and beer. Tell us what we have, Danny.
So for you, we got you a Fambo's Lambic, and I got myself a Neapolitan milk stout, and then we got the Artist Palette chocolate chip cookie.
All right, let's go have these. All right, cheers.
Your typical chocolate chip cookie.
Except when I bake them.
No, yours is not a typical chocolate chip cookie. You have the best chocolate chip cookies.
Don't ask me for my recipe because I change it up every time.
But this with a little bit of milk or a nice beer definitely will complement. If you're going for a cookie, if you want it, it's gonna satisfy your taste. It's a good cookie. It's just a regular cookie, nothing special to it.
Cheers. Making art. Oh, made purple and made green. What happens when you mix red with yellow? You get orange, right?
Yeah.
Let's find out. Let's get some red.
I'm gonna tell you right now that this is the most satisfying part of this cookie is painting with the brushes here.
Cheers.
Cheers, guys. So it's tasting like a traditional milk stout with a little bit of bitterness, and to be honest, I'm not getting any of the Neapolitan notes on it.
So no strawberry, no chocolate, no vanilla?
No, I'm not getting the vanilla, I'm not getting the strawberry on there. You know, maybe in a couple of sips it'll come out a little bit more, but it's going to be more chocolate, kind of like a bitterish chocolate, but it's still a creamy milk stout. Not bad, just not what it's advertised as.
Lambic, Frambo Lambic, which is raspberry beer, is some of my favorite beer. I love it. So let's try it.
5 out of 5.
5 out of 5. This is his point. So here's my trick. Get yourself Guinness. Get yourself a lambic. Do half Guinness, half lambic. It's called a chocolate-covered raspberry, and it is so delicious. You'll love it. Try it. Think of me. Comment here when you do. Bonjour and welcome to the Ratatouille area in the France Pavilion at Epcot. They recently opened this area for guests to explore and take in the beauty before they opened the Ratatouille ride. We did get some inside scoop from a cast member that said that the ride has been done for months and that Disney is just trying to find the safest way to be able to open the ride. He believes that the ride would open in a couple weeks, or it could be a matter of days. So stay tuned for that announcement. With the pandemic still being full force, we know that Disney is trying to stay as safe as possible. That's why we think that once this attraction opens, they will have something like the Rise of the Resistance boarding group to be able to gain access to the attraction. That way, they do not have a line of standby guests waiting for the ride throughout the World Showcase. That right there is the ride entrance. A couple years ago, we went to Disneyland Paris, and oh my, is this ride amazing. We were lucky enough to ride it there, and it is mind-blowing. It kind of has a feel like Rise of the Resistance with the trackless vehicle, but you are a mouse being chased around Paris and the kitchen and everything, and it is just such a fun ride for all. Definitely check it out as soon as you can. As we were leaving Epcot and took the Skyliner to our car, we saw the Ratatouille area from above, and it was stunning. We noticed this fountain that is the exact replica of the fountain that is in Disneyland Paris. Here's a photo of it. We just can't wait for this ride to open and experience it. And now we say au revoir with this magnificent view of the France Pavilion and even the Epcot Ball. If you enjoyed what you watched today, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button as it helps us so much. For now, we leave you with a lot of love and happiness always.